Way down. Nobody can hear me.
Dang.
Oh, yeah, you can't reach the floor.
There you go.
There we go.
Your knees still barely bend.
Okay. Hold it up. Okay, we're gonna start with this is Blessed and Motivated. Oh yeah.
There
This is
we
the
go.
Blessed and Motivated Podcast.
There we go.
We got Brendall Dunn
Howdy.
and Bryce
Burr.
Bryce Burr. How you spell it?
Burr.
Burr.
Yes, sir.
Hit him up on social media. What is your Instagram?
Brendall Dunn.
Brendall Dunn.
Brendall Dunn.
It's just Bryce Burr.
It's Bryce Burr.
All one word.
All right, well, this is the first ever Blessed and Motivated Podcast. Just came up with this out of nowhere. So
Out of nowhere.
out of nowhere. I mean, what has the topic been here so far? To be honest,
You really want me to say what the topic?
I mean, the whole point of this is just we're three bullfighters, and right now for this weekend, we're here in Madisonville, Texas.
Home with Kobe Wayne Adam.
Don't show up to the address, but
Drop the address in the comments.
but I mean, we're here in the game room, in the man cave, just conversating, having regular conversations, just chatting it up.
Somehow it got started that might as well film it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so what do y'all think so far about? Well, this is your first weekend for Hat Brand, right?
Yes, sir. It's the first rodeo I've worked for Hat Brand.
What do you think so far?
I'm
after night
enjoying
one?
it a lot. I've had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Bulls were great last night. Went good.
Heck yeah. Brendall? You can hold that.
What's my question?
Well, how long have you been for Hat?
This is my second year for Hat Brand, but I think it's only like my fifth rodeo for him.
Yeah, you've been fighting bulls how long? How many years?
Since I was 12 and I'm 21 now. So however long that is.
Yeah.
I worked my first rodeo in Thornton, Texas for Bob Champion. I was 12. My dad had the rodeo in the barrel, and Bob walked up to me and said, "You bring your bag?" And it was Charlie John. Coffee brought the bulls. A bunch of swamp rats. I looked at him, I said, yes, sir. And fought that with Brody Smith and been fighting bulls ever since. What about you? When did you get started fighting bulls, Kobe?
I started, 7 years ago maybe? I went to Hill College, actually roping calves.
Go Rebels.
Yeah, Harvard on the Hill. I actually went there roping calves, and then it took me to get probably 2 jerk down fees. And then actually going to Cowtown and roping a few times where I was like, you know what? Like something else got to change. So, Knapp lives right up the road from there, basically.
JC Knapp?
Yeah, JC Knapp. So then I'd go over to his place with the rough stock and just watch them ride and help out. Well, then one day, Ezekiel Mitchell, Blue.
Yeah.
One day, Blue was like, hey, try getting on something. Just try it. All right. Until this day, he'll tell you, I had the best 3 to 4 seconds. That was it.
That was it. Not in my head, coach.
I nodded my head for 3 to 4 seconds. That's all I had. Well, then one day he was like, well, you're athletic enough to try to step in front of him. I did that. I don't know. You get to grab a hold of a 1,000-pound animal.
Just a feeling like
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
It
grabs a hold of you.
it's kind of like riding a bike too. Once you get a hang of it, you fall in love with it.
I must not know how to ride a bike.
Yeah, I've never had that feeling about riding a bike.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what it feels like.
I'm still. I mean, to be fair, I'm still on tricycles, but but how long you been fighting?
I feel like the young kid on the block. I've only been fighting for like just over a year. I
You know-
started like last February.
But you've already went to the UBF World Championships.
Yeah, I went to the World Finals. Came in second at the World Finals event. Finished like 8th in the world. Won Rookie of the Year. Had a dang good end of the season.
Yeah,
I walked into the final sitting like 33rd in the world and walked out in the 8th.
heck
Pretty
yeah.
impressive. Impressive. What were you, 16 at the finals?
I was 17 at finals,
You're 17
which
at
I'm still
finals?
17, but
Thank you. That's pretty impressive.
You been like raised around cattle or something?
dude, I didn't even know Like, I've always seen rodeo. I'd never paid attention to bullfighters. Like, I didn't even know freestyle bullfighting was a thing until I started fighting bulls and started actually looking into it. Mm-hmm. And, like, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know you actually got hired. I didn't know anything about it until I tried getting on bulls. Yeah, that was a pitiful sight and hated every second of it. And then I started fighting bulls just randomly, going to practice pens with my cousin. And first time one ran at me, it was over. I loved it.
Heck yeah.
Didn't know a single thing what I was doing. I probably fought bulls for 3 months until I got around somebody that actually knew what they was doing to help me. Heck, Brendall was at the first school that I ever went to for fighting bulls when I first started fighting bulls last March.
They let me teach for some reason.
All
I
right.
didn't pick up any things I taught him.
So yeah, for your 2025 season, you know, since we're rolling in 2026, like what was your best event of 2025?
I don't know. That's kind of a tough. I had a lot of good events in 2025. I got to work Roggins, Colorado, where they had like the top. I think it was the top 20 guys in the world that went there, and it was their last rodeo. It was the cutoff date for the last rodeo for the 2025 season before they went to the NFR, and they battled it out over there, and a couple guys didn't get to make it because of that. And that was pretty fun. And Winter Rock, Arizona was really fun too. I don't know. I had a lot of cool rodeos last year that I had a lot of fun at. But I try to make the most fun out of every rodeo you go to.
Dang right.
But yeah, I stayed up north a lot last year, more than what I ever have. And yeah, it was just really enjoyable last year.
Yeah.
What about you?
Kind of same deal. Like, well, my goal going in the last year was to try to fill my permit and everything, because that's been my biggest kind of deal for last year, was just trying to get it filled. Like, one I can really remember the most was that Extreme Bulls they had in Tuacahn.
Yeah.
And that on that theater. Dude.
That was cool.
Dude, that I don't know. It's like you literally, it's like sitting in here and then just look up and there's a mountain right there.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
oh, dude, it was insane.
Hey, that's gorgeous.
And then to know that you're actually on a theater and then you like look up into the crowd and they're like going up like that.
Yeah.
It was freaking weird, and it's so small. And I'm talking about all the bulls there, hot. Hot. You had nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. But I mean, dude, it was nice.
That's pretty cool.
It is nice. That I'm glad I got to be a part of that. And I always see it kind of like the NFR.
Yeah.
You know, there's places that you go and you see that, dude, somebody else has to see this and feel this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
yeah, it's one of them deals.
I'll tell you another cool. So I just remember this. You telling your story about the mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
I went to Steamboat this year, and this was my third year in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Well, like that's the arena's like in like a ski jump, and there's a mountain on the backside of it, and the bleachers are built into the mountain on one side. Well, the first year I went, there was a bear that would sit right there on the top of them bleachers, like where it come off that mountain, and would watch the rodeo.
Holy crap.
Every night we was up there for a month, and every night that they had a rodeo, that bear would sit right there, and the cubs would be playing in the back. As soon as the rodeo was over with, the bear would go down there and eat all them popcorn, hot dogs, or whatever they left over there, and leave.
I think I'd have to go try to sit with it.
Well, this year,
I'd have to go try to catch it.
my fiance, there was somebody who caught it. We're not gonna name names.
I would want one of those
There was
cubs.
somebody
I
who
would
did
want
rope
one of those
on,
cubs.
but we're not. They only got paid like it was like $150 fine to rope a bear. I mean, it was worth it, but we're not gonna name names.
We're not going to name names.
But
Okay.
last year, my
more you
fiance
know.
got to. It was my girlfriend and my fiance now got to come up, and she flew to Denver, and I picked her up. She went to that rodeo with me. Well, there's a little bar there. It's called Sun Pies. That's just like where everybody goes and hangs out after rodeo. We leave there and go back to the hotel room, and there's been this bear getting in the trash every night right by our room. But we ain't seen it. They just knocks the trash over every night. Well, so this night we got to the room at like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and this bear was in the trash can. And I've got a video on it from my phone. I was from me to Bryce from this bear. The big black bear just eating, or brown bear, I guess. No, I guess it was a black bear. It was eating through this garbage, and Caroline was standing on the back of the truck begging to go inside because she thought this thing was going to maul us. But that was pretty cool. I watched it walk all the way from the front of the hotel room, kind of followed it, and then it went between two cars and went and knocked this trash can over. And I went over there and I had some leftover pasta in my room from a couple days ago. And I walked up to my room. I had to walk around the bear to get up to the stairs to go up to my room and grab it and walk back. And I just slid it to him like he was in prison.
I'm pretty
That
sure there's
sucker
a
tore
fine
it up.
for feeding wildlife,
It probably
especially
is.
bears.
I probably
Really?
Yeah,
I think there
without a
is.
doubt.
Yeah, I told that lady at the front desk. I said, "Your bear's back." She said, "Yeah, they had a name for it or something." She told me, and I said, "Well, I fed him," and she said something like, "You're not allowed to feed him" or something.
Like
I said, well, it was either feed
alligators
him or
down
that
home,
sucker eats
you're
me.
not allowed to feed them in lakes. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not supposed to feed anything. I'd rather feed them something than them feed themselves on me, though. It's like it was a peace offering. Here's some mac and cheese, bro. Yeah.
well, then they get dependent. I think the reason is because like they get dependent on humans and they're not as afraid of them. So then more people get eaten because they're around them more often.
That makes sense.
Well, that's like they say when you see a mountain lion, don't take off running.
Bullshit.
That's what.
I'm gonna run.
That's what they say.
That's what. Yeah, you're supposed to back away from them.
Yeah.
And just. But you've seen the videos on TikTok. People have them encounters that are hiking and they back away from them. These things don't stop coming at them.
No.
Like if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die running.
Did y'all hear a couple years ago? It was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. That guy that I think it was in Colorado. The hiker ended up getting attacked by a mountain lion and ended up killing it with his hands. He ended up like choking the mountain lion out.
Yeah, that's a cool dude.
That's like the most bad to the bone story you could ever have.
I can't believe they posted that story about me like that.
Imagine telling your grandkids that.
Yeah, I mauled a mountain lion. That's cool, Dad. I walked to school by myself.
Now they're gonna be like, Grandpa. They said one ran away like and never showed back up while he was choking the other one out. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't want none. See what I was doing to his buddy. He didn't want no piece of me.
Oh.
Wait, so before we get too far into it, where was your like top? Well, I wouldn't say top place, but the one you can remember the most.
Top rodeo experience.
Yeah, for 2025. Well, heck, you only been fighting what, a year? So
Yeah, that was only my
2025
first. That was my first year of
Yeah.
fighting bulls. But
So I mean, I guess that and for your first like solid year.
probably just experiences that reach out would be the first time I ever actually got down and was grabbing bulls when they was trying to turn them out of a spin, which was at Bernie, Texas for SYJ Rodeo Company. And then the short round at World Finals. At the UBF World Finals, the championship Saturday. Like, I fought in the long round, and just that gap between the long round and the short round was just like the most unimaginable thing. Like, I walk up in the stands up until I was one of the last guys out in the long round. And there was I had the highest score of the night, and like the people was just going insane, like packed house, and it was just going wild, and it was just the most unreal experience I've ever felt.
It's like feel like a gladiator. At the
Yeah,
end.
pretty much. My cousins was at the top of the stairs, and I ended up walking up to go hug them. And like there's just this group of, I think there was a bunch of girls just started chanting my name, and it was just like the weirdest experience. I'm just like, how you doing?
Man said, from this day on,
2026, I'm on board.
on the way. I just want a disclaimer for everybody back home. Nobody's stories here have involved anything fun about untying calves. Nobody remembers that.
No, not in the least.
All you calf ropers at home think we're having fun. No, we ain't.
And you could at least acknowledge us when we hand you your tie rope.
A simple thank you doesn't hurt.
Yeah, a simple thank you. You don't have to just stare at us.
Not gonna call names or anything, but I got y'all
See,
in the book.
See, being from an experienced calf roper, I'll give you some pointers on this one. When you get to where you hand them a string and they, just kind of snatch it, walk off, no thank you, nothing. When they go to reach for it, just bring it down a little bit.
Oh, I've thought about just dropping it. Like when you go to hand it to them, just drop it and walk away. Like I've thought about
or
that.
just throw it back to them.
Yeah.
Just
Throw it at them if they catch it, not if they don't. Screw 'em.
I mean, some of them guys, they were cool. Some are cool.
Some.
We ain't saying no names.
Yeah,
but
some.
Some of them are cool.
Others Most
Yeah, majority of them. And God forbid the ones that they know they've went out of time and they just leave the calf and make us flank them. Like,
I'm gonna ask you. Y'all respond to this question in the comments. Why do you rope the calf on the other end of the arena if you're already out of the money?
Yeah, you're the last guy out, and everybody's been running 10s and 15s, and you're already 30 seconds into this. Why are you still roping?
Anyways,
Anyways,
getting all fired up.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you what the comments is going to say. I was tuning up on my horse.
Tune it home.
they make practice pins for a reason.
Oh man, that's gonna go. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, what would you say is like on the road story for 2020? Like,
Oh man.
the craziest thing.
Getting chased by a crackhead in Vegas on the Strip in Vegas. At 2:00 in the morning by myself. I was walking. It was like the.
What are you doing at 2:00 in the morning? Oh, I was like too soon.
Well, anyway, our hotel.
Them
that we
girls was
stayed at-
chanting his name.
I just can't sleep.
I gotta go.
We were staying at the Sahara, and our event was at Resort World, and it's like a mile walk in between there, down the Strip, and it's not like the good part of the Strip; it's kind of the bad part of the Strip. Mm-hmm. And
It's all a bad part.
Yeah, that's all a bad part. And we was all hanging out, dancing and stuff. And the next thing I know, I was with a group of people, and the next thing I knew, everybody I knew was gone. And it's like, and I look at my phone, it's like 2:00 in the morning, so I'm like, I'm just gonna go home. I'm just gonna go back to the hotel room.
It's a good decision.
And no one else was there. Like, before then, I was looking around and knew everybody there. Next thing I know, I look up and everybody I know is gone. So I'm just like, all right. So then I take off walking, and I get about halfway there, and there's just this guy. He's got his whole house on his back. Like, he had a backpack like bigger than no
Did he rodeo?
That might be an excuse. That might be an excuse. And he started asking me if I needed money. He started asking me if I had any money, and I was like, no, I don't. And then I just start picking up my pace, and then he just starts following me, and he like follows me for a good long ways. And then I ended up taking off running and just said, screw you.
Did you outrun him?
Yeah, I outran him. He had a big pack on his back. I could outrun him any day of the week.
He's weighed down.
He was weighed down, son. I could
He
outrun
was
him.
either weighed down or legged up.
I was like, I'll work out, son.
Well, that's one thing I heard about them, and I ain't gonna call them anything but them.
That's what his son calls me. Is one day.
I heard you can't outrun them and you can't knock them out. That's all I've heard.
Well, I didn't want to get in a fight. I might get some STDs or something.
Bubble wrap.
What was your favorite story of the year traveling?
You got the mic. You go.
I got to think about it. My dad might be watching it.
Your dad ain't the one you need to worry about.
Yeah.
Everything was safe. Everybody was responsible. We were every place I told you we were at the exact time.
Is this before the engagement or
This is before. We didn't get engaged till December.
December?
Yeah. She stayed with me for 1 full year rodeo and still wanted me, so I went ahead and locked that down.
Well, we'll go to 2024.
Yeah. It's going to get 2024.
BC is what I can say before Carolina. Man, I don't know. I've had a lot of good traveling times. Probably I'd say in 24, my back was broken 24, and I broke it in May on one of Colin Pickett's bulls in Decatur.
What happened?
I got myself hooked pretty much. The bull rider bucked off, everything was clear, and this bull had a lot to him. And Johnny Dudley was in the barrel, and the arena was cut off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, backflip. The arena was cut off, and that bull went the other end, and Johnny was trying to come out of that barrel. Well, I'm like a guy, I'm not ever going to leave a barrel man by himself, so I ran out there back to that barrel. Well, Johnny gets out, and as soon as he gets out, that bull comes, and he comes on. Like, you can see it dust off his back lead. I thought, I'm going to throw a barrel fake on him, let him have the barrel, ain't nobody in it, I'm just going to get away from him. I threw a fake, and that sucker didn't take it, and I thought, abandon ship. I threw the barrel. That sucker didn't go to the barrel, he come to me, sat on his head, and he shot me up. It was 25 feet. I went higher than the overheads. It landed on my neck, broke 3 vertebrae, and punctured my lung.
Holy crap.
But But I got to go with my dad that year. My dad had a pretty cool run of rodeos. Well, I had a big back brace on, so I could sit in a truck, so that's what I did. We went from we traveled for about a solid month together before I had to kick back off, go to a doctor's appointment. But then we went to McCracken, Kansas, to Chelan, Washington. The motor blew up in Butte, Montana, in the truck. So we somehow wobbled it to Billings. Spent about probably two or 3 days in Billings in an RV park, and then hauled butt to Chelan because it started the next day, and we still 12, 15 hours away. Was up in Chelan for about a week. Left Chelan and drove 36 hours from Chelan to Philadelphia, Mississippi, and then left there and went to La Mesa, Texas. And Dad dropped me off at a doctor's appointment. He went to New Plymouth, Idaho, and then I flew up to Steamboat and met him up there. But that was probably, all jokes aside, was probably the funnest year I've ever had traveling. Because back in the day, me and my dad used to rodeo together. Mm-hmm. When he first got in the barrel, I first started fighting bulls. We had all the Bob's rodeos together. Mm-hmm. And so we got to just stay in the truck all year long. We had the same rodeos, had the same hookings, had the same stories for 2 or 3 years there. And when I was 17, we split ways. I started having my own rodeos. He started having his own rodeos. And so it was cool to spend a good majority of the summer run in a truck with him again, even if I wasn't getting to fight bulls, but going to all these cool pro rodeos with him. Yeah. So that was probably, in the last few years, that was probably my favorite travel story, was just getting to hang out with him one last time, because we ain't got to hit the road like that since. Yeah. It's been pretty fun.
That's good.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun.
That's good. That's better than a BC. That's the best BC story.
That's the best BC story I had.
Indeed. It was in Boerne, Texas. And he is so fidgety of a bull. You never know what he's going to do. But he doesn't really have horns. They just kind of come down. And I grabbed hold of this barrel, and I didn't realize how deep that sand was. Like, you couldn't hardly move the barrel. And he hit it, and then he came to this side of it, and I couldn't twist the barrel, and I'm sitting there freaking out. It was only like the second time I'd ever touched a barrel.
It's out. I've almost killed him several times.
Your dad is your dad. Who's your dad?
Brandon Dunn.
Brandon Dunn.
Barrelman. First, he used to fight bulls. He's in the Wrangler bullfights, worked some PBRs.
He was in the Wrangler bullfights?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
He worked. What's really cool is, I fought Steamboat. Well, when my dad was fighting bulls, he fought Steamboat. And I'm working for Servy's a little bit now. And when Dad was younger, fighting bulls, he used to work for Mike Servy. Mm-hmm. It's like there's several more rodeos that I've got to work now that my dad used to work back in the day. And it's pretty cool to he kind of passed the baton on to me, and I kind of get to go along the same places that he used to go.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Let's hear your travel stories.
Oh, man. Yeah, we gotta hear.
You got
stories.
The mic now.
You've been hesitant.
You give it to me. I'm gonna give it back.
I've got to think of. I really had nothing that was like legitimately just like wild or anything like that. I think I could say not the craziest one, but like the most interesting one to me was I was in the car with Bryce when we were going to Utah. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, the whole month of March, we had everything together. And then there was not one rodeo we were going to. We did not play golf.
Really?
We played golf everywhere. And then when we
never played golf.
Never?
Never.
When they say it's a game of mental, it definitely is. Yeah. Because you just want to get mad and think you can just drive a ball, just hit it as far as you want to. No. The harder you try to hit it, the less accurate it is. Kind of deal. And the more you get mad at it, the worse it gets.
That's why I ain't no good at it. I get pissed.
They say it's like quicksand.
The more you mad, the further you go down.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's like that. I feel like that in the arena sometimes.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
The harder you try.
Yeah. If your mind is not there, it's fixing to go down.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. Like go south really, really fast.
So I ain't never been good at golf, but I've been kicked out of a lot of nice golf courses.
What did you do?
Disorderly is what they told me.
Drunk and disorderly.
Really?
Man, you get one of the big slopes on the golf courses,
dude.
Grass, you can 360 a golf cart.
Dude, we were in South Dakota, This sign literally said no golf carts.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about it's steep. I'm talking about steep going down, and it's all gravel. Well, I'm driving. Bryce is on the passenger side, and the tee box is literally right there down the hill. But instead of going the long route, I'm like, screw it, let's go down this way. Dude, we get to going. I get to mash my brakes. We're sliding, and there is nothing but a bridge, literally right there. And dude, I railed this freaking golf cart up this whole freaking deal. And then we're stuck. We're stuck on there. And I get off, and then, so Bryce is on the side of the water. I'm on the side of the bridge. I'm on the safe side. I get off, and Bryce is like, what are you doing? Till this day, he won't let me drive. Till this day, he said, I'm glad I didn't die. I'm like, but did you?
But did you die?
But did you die?
You got a cool story out of it.
Yeah, put that on a bumper sticker.
Get over it, you big baby. We had a golf. Where's it playing on my home course? I'm not allowed back at my home course.
That's bad.
That is terrible.
We were, and I knew the people.
That makes it even worse.
School with the children.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah, I was probably banned before I ever got to go up there, but played 2 solid rounds of golf over there. The first time we played, I drifted them golf carts, and I went to going down a hill like that and lost control of it pretty severely. And it was just going shoo, 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 all the way down the bottom. My buddy was my buddy Barron, that I was good friends with in high school. His cart was at the bottom, and I was hollering at him, watch out, watch out. I just took that golf cart that smooth out. I don't know. I ain't like a mechanic or nothing, but the wheels would only go left, and they were stuck that way. It would drive, but it would just get out in a big circle. So I had a skateboard. This is the intentions I had for golfing. I had a skateboard and a halter in the back because I was going to tie it to the back of this golf cart. And we pulled around the golf course with a skateboard.
What are y'all doing?
Doing
a podcast.
Podcasting.
What? How's college? You sleep?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
and he was snoring.
She's snoring?
That's okay, I'm just letting her sleep.
Okay. All right.
But I hit him. I got to tie that golf cart up with the halter and try to drag it back up there to the people, and it wouldn't go like that. So we just took the key out of it, and I snuck back up there and I stuck it in another golf cart and come back down. And we get back down there at the bottom and everything's good, and then people come over and they're like, anybody know anything about number 5 golf cart?
Oh.
No.
Daggone. Crazy barrel racers.
For people that can't see this, Cowtown Coliseum,
That says it all. No.
this woman just got wiped out.
It looks like she is knocked out. Or she's just playing knocked out.
You got knocked out. Out. I got a bird. His name is Rodney.
Oh, yeah. That's like when you get some of those bull riders. They get on, they literally just fall like a pancake and they're knocked out.
Mm-hmm. And they're not knocked out.
They're
in the
not
least.
knocked out.
Man, them guys right there. They just get on because their girlfriend's there.
Those are the worst. You go to a practice pen and that's all it is just people.
Oh yeah, chapped up. Bull ride bobbies getting ready for the rodeo this weekend. They're chapped up at 12:30, warming their bull rope up while they're eating a burrito, posting it on Facebook Live. Man, I got pet peeve.
I think we all do.
There's a lot of things on this podcast that get me worked up.
And that, waking up in the morning, drinking coffee with your glove on is not one.
Yeah. Man, if you want to ride bulls, keep your shit in the truck. That'd be a good topic. What's the rodeo pet peeve? Like something that just you see it and you ain't even got to know the guy and you just immediately dislike him like a lot.
Chaps in the practice pen. Like when you're at the practice pen and you just see the guys that are like fully dressed up for the rodeo. They got their girlfriends back there taking pictures of them. And they're about to get on, but like
girlfriends behind the
in
buck and
back
shoot
fence.
is the worst
Girlfriends in the
idea
buck and
ever.
shoots.
The only women that are behind the buck and shoot are the ones that are behind the buck and shoot to see something. There's not a whole lot of us got a lot to show, so I wish that y'all just go back to the stands.
Dude, Yeah, I've got a story on that one. We were at this. rodeo. I ain't saying no names, but when he watches this, he's gonna laugh. And when the others watch this that know this are gonna laugh. But we get like basically these free passes for like your +1 or whatever like that. Well, my buddy gives it to this girl he sees at a bar, right?
True love.
Yeah, true love,
That
right?
is true love. I think that's
During
what we
the
use
board-
most of those companion passes are for. Well, actually, I haven't. I'm 17. I don't go to bars.
Buckle up.
More ways than one.
Yes. Well, during the bull riding's going on. You know how it is. You're looking back there. You're trying to see who's all behind the chutes, whatever.
Your friends.
Yeah. During the bull riding. Tell me why I see this chick right behind the chutes, just up close and personal like this. And I look at my buddy and he looks at me. I said, bro, did you see that? He said, see what? I go, look
Check
up.
it out.
Shoot one. Go look at it. Look what they drew. He looked at me and said, oh, hell no.
That thing's gonna buck.
Dude, he was so mad. I said, see where that companion pass gets you? Or whatever that +1 gets you?
+1. That little wristband.
Oh, man.
Oh, another pet peeve would have to be when these so-called bull riders get bucked off their bull and they get two jumped and they want to talk shit to the bull and they want to be standing in the arena screaming at the bull and not get out because somebody's gonna get killed.
Yeah.
And that drives me insane.
Oh, yeah.
Like I just leave them. Like when they do that, I'm not even gonna stand there. I'm gonna be like, if you get ran over, it's your fault.
Bryce, Burr.
You heard it.
You heard it here, folks. Leave you stranded.
If you're up and walking and you're looking at the bull, throwing your helmet at the bull, it's your fault.
or walking towards the out gate. Out gate is open.
Oh yeah.
Well, if they're not thinking about it, they're just going in a direction.
But an experienced guy is gonna know.
Don't go that way.
Don't go that way.
Definitely. That one I can kind of let pass, but that you're just fully intentionally sitting there
Yeah.
taunting.
Yeah.
Like,
Or if your chickens aren't all in the coop, you know.
Go lock yourself up in a bird box. We all had our chickens scared,
Yes.
man. Go catch them chickens outside.
Oh, dude, that's the worst feeling too.
Oh,
Is your chicken?
I've never been knocked out.
don't say that. I said that and I got knocked out 7 times in a row.
Well, it's just getting your chicken scattered and you don't know where he is next.
Yeah.
Like,
Everybody's hollering at you to get up.
and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
where is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do I get up from?
Like when you lose him in your eyesight and you don't know where he is, and then you just turn around.
Yeah.
And he's right here in your pocket.
Yeah.
Or you got so much dirt in your eyes and it's all in your ears and you go to look around and everything looks like a bull.
Yes.
That's when you just stand there like a statue. Just,
You just play dead. That's what I do. You hear them guys running up to check on you, the sports medicine team. You hear them running up to check on you, think, oh, shit, he's coming back.
yes.
Oh.
Oh, another pet peeve is when they have their hats coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Just like that. Ready to rodeo.
Another PSA. Back home. Do not go buy a hat at the local Western store. Go to the rodeo in it and wear it backwards. All right, I appreciate the try, but nobody has to try that hard.
Nobody.
Stuff built up I've been needing to talk about.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah. Just so we don't spend all of our time on pet peeves, I'm just going to list my top 5 pet peeves. Girl behind the bucking chute, don't do it. Cowboy hats that you just bought that are worn backwards, don't do it. If you're getting on a bull, just to post a picture on Facebook,
Don't do it.
don't do it. There's AI now. Just use that.
I seen one riding a bass the other day.
Yeah, so if you can ride a bass, you can put yourself on
I've
a
seen
bull.
somebody in a walker riding a bull, like with the walker on the bull's back.
Let's see, what else
And
we
went
got?
90.
Yeah, they went 90.
Calf ropers, please get a hold of your girlfriends because I am sick and tired of them trying to call me all the time. Pet peeve. Oh, this goes for all team ropers, tie down ropers, steer trippers, just anybody who just doesn't like not man enough to ride a bull. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But all them guys that you swing your ropes, if I'm down there and I'm trying to help you, and you jerk that away from me, I'm gonna meet you in the parking lot. I'm a very
Agreed.
spiritual man
That
now,
is agreed.
and I believe in Jesus, but I believe in whooping ass, and I ain't gonna stand for it. Team ropers
Put that on a shirt.
Yeah,
Put that
I
on
believe
a
in
shirt.
Jesus, but I believe in whooping ass.
That could be the podcast
Blessed and
shirt. That's the
motivated.
podcast shirt.
Yeah.
That is the podcast shirt.
Oh my goodness.
The team ropers that they go and strip and shoot and they're mad because their horse didn't act right and they missed and, you know, all the things that they didn't practice, you know, before they got there.
Yeah.
They smack you with that rope. Man, I got a sharp knife. I will cut it. I hope you're sponsored.
Then they leave a good old cherry on your neck.
Oh, yeah. I'll leave a cherry on their eye, man. I'm not a violent person, but ropers get me there.
Yeah, buddy. Yes. What would be a top 5 for you? I mean, it could dang near be the same thing.
It's pretty much the same thing for everybody. Ropers that are not polite, and people that show up to rodeos and they enter a rodeo for their first bull to ever get on. Like, they make practice pins for a reason. And girlfriends behind the chute. And bull riders that are sitting there taking their rap and talking to screaming at people to get the angles right, to get the videos. Like, just focus on riding your bull. You're going to get dick slammed about 2 seconds into it anyway, so no one cares.
You had to just bleep slammed.
You won't even clear the gate, so why are you worrying about it?
Yeah.
I'd say I got a good topic to end it on. Because this is the Blessed and Motivated Podcast. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we're all very spiritual men.
Yes, very.
So, what is a way that in the last, not even a timeline, just over your whole years of life, a way that God has touched your life and changed you, and is something that could also inspire others that are going through that similar situation right now?
To me, it was, and it's so funny that you said this because I was at Cowtown at one of the Thursday PBR deals, and I saw Pistol Robinson. You know Pistol?
Yeah.
Correct.
And there's
shouldn't
a
be able-
lawnmower in the background.
Yeah, shouldn't be able to hear it. I don't think.
There's a helicopter outside.
Yeah, we're actually getting stormed by SWAT right now. Don't worry about it.
They're on to us.
Things happen.
Bought a permit. This is legal.
We should be good, but I forgot what it might have been. 2017, 2018. I had broke my arm, and I'm fighting bulls in a cast. And then I turn around and break my leg as well. Broke arm, broke leg. Pistol Robinson comes up to me, and I'm so mad I'm crying. Because I'm like, I'm just starting to spike. I'm starting to get a name up for myself, and now I'm really out. And Pistol Robinson comes to me while I'm on the ground. He goes, dude, this is your testimony. He goes,
That's deep.
he goes, don't give up. This is your testimony.
That's deep.
And when I saw him, it might have been a month ago. I climbed up them chutes. I looked at him. I said, I never got the chance to thank you, but I want to thank you for what you told me. I would never forget it.
That's deep.
And
That is very deep.
yeah, that till this day, it sparks me because now that I'm a father of 2, I tell myself, I don't want to look back and my kids ask me, Daddy, why did you give up?
Yeah.
I don't want to teach my kids to give up on what you love to do. You know, there's all going to be an ending date for us. We don't know when that is. But until then, if you genuinely love something and you can make it work, the best of what you can, don't give up.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, as much because times are going to get so freaking hard. You know, till this day, times are going to get hard for you, me, and you.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to get there. But that's why, too, as bullfighters, rodeo guys, and period, women, men, period, do not be afraid to pick up the phone and call your brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
That is a big thing. We all forget how to do that. You know, and sometimes when we get on the road, it's hard. You forget.
Yeah.
But don't forget, you always got someone to call.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes
That
for
is
you
very
too.
true.
That's
That is
true.
very true.
That's pretty good.
What about you?
Brendall, you want to end it off?
Yeah. I guess like the most that God's really come to me is when I was he comes to you the most when you're running from him the hardest.
Definitely.
And when you run, you can only run so far before you hit a wall, and there ain't nothing you can do but turn around and face everything you run from. And but a lot of stuff like I've kind of battled and overcome, and like the journey that I'm on now. But like I hit rock bottom, didn't have nothing. Lost a lot of things, lost myself in the things that I was doing and who I surrounded myself with. And God pulled me from the bottom and brought me to the top and gave me back tenfold of everything that I lost, everything that I thought that I'd never be able to replace. He didn't replace it, he replenished it.
Yeah.
And filled me up higher than what I've ever been. So I guess like my one kind of true spiritual advice is in the hard times in your life, whenever you feel like everything's crushing you, the pressure's crushing you, you're not good enough, you're never going to make it, the world's falling apart, you're losing everything you thought you'd never lose and everything like that. Those are the pressing moments of when you have to press into him the most, because that right there is what builds your faith, and faith builds blessings.
Without a doubt. And I feel like rodeo in general, or especially the rough stock, we're setting, I don't feel like there's anything that brings you closer to God than anything else. We're literally stepping in, and we're stepping in and calling for a bull that wants to kill you.
Yeah.
And if you're not mentally right with God, then you don't have any business being there. You can die any day that you step in the arena.
Yeah.
It's just you have to have that mindset. And I love when before bullfights we'll be out and everybody huddles up and we say prayers. Sometimes somebody will read scripture at it, and it just brings you so much closer than anything that you can imagine.
Just think how cool it is. We get a lot of people in the world, they only experience so much of God's creation because they don't have the opportunities to travel and to go experience the things and go see the things like that we get to do. And so just like the blessings that we get to just be in Texas today, Arizona tomorrow, Idaho the next day, go to Montana, go to Washington, you're getting to see
So
all
many
the different God's
places.
creations. But not only are you in the place that God's created, but you're also dealing with the animals that God has created too.
Yeah.
So it's just like some of the biggest things that God's ever created, it's in a way you're almost in charge of care of the care for them, with the people, with the place, with the animals, with the everything. It's pretty cool to be a part of something like that, and it really nothing. I see God more in a big, scary Brendall looking bull than I do in anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
It is. And it's scary that you say it like that because it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. You can be scared of the most biggest thing in there, but
Yeah.
it's...
That's what my favorite thing before I fight bulls every day or every night is I recite the scripture, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil, for your rod and your staff, they comfort me. But that always gives me that peace, when I go into a situation, if I know a bull's going to be mean, if I know the guy's known for hanging up, or I know there's going to be a gap shot here that you need to dang sure cover, I always say, Lord, hold my hand, go with me.
Yeah.
And that gives you that courage, that extra bump of courage. Man, this sucker could wipe me out, but God's getting hooked too. He's right there.
Yeah.
We're both taking it.
Yeah.
That's been a really a mental changer to change the way, spiritually, to be able to know that, it's one thing to walk into a fire by yourself, or just think walk into a house and they got 2 guns and you've got 1. But if you've got your buddy, they could have 12, and you walking in there together, you don't care.
Yeah.
That's the same way. If you walk into that arena and you're by yourself, things are going to bother you. But if you walk in there with God, boy, you're high stepping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's like nothing or nobody can change your mindset or anything. Yep. Mine is do not fear, for I am with you.
Yeah.
Because I get to where I'm battling my head. And I'm like, I have those feelings what am I doing? Why am I doing this? And then I'll say that and I'm like, yeah, because you deserve to be here.
Yeah, you earned this.
Yeah, you deserve to be here. There's a reason why you're here. This is your testimony. This is what you prayed for, so here it is.
Yeah.
You know?
And yeah.
You know? And don't let that you've got two shoulders. Don't let what's on this shoulder control what's on that shoulder.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So
I would have to agree with Brendall. I think my favorite scripture would have to be Psalms 23.
Yeah.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. That would definitely be my favorite scripture,
I feel like it's got a lot of punch in it,
without a doubt.
especially like the things that we do.
I had it written on my old cleats. Then they dry rotted. And my new ones are black, and I can't write anything on them.
well, that's gonna be time for today, boys. I had
This is a blast for
Yeah.
how it started. This is a
for
blast.
for how it started. It
We all
was.
just sit here and talking about like some of the podcasts that we've been on and thought, we got time.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
might as
He
well.
had the mics and the cameras and
I didn't even think he was serious when he actually went to go get mine.
Now how this is all gonna end up, who freaking knows?
Yeah.
But it was. But I tell you what, how we will end it. We'll end it, in prayer.
Yes,
Does anybody want to lead out? Anything like that?
I can do it.
You gonna do it?
Yeah.
You go, bud.
Father, we just come to you today, God, and we just thank you. We thank you for the blessings and the opportunities that you've bestowed upon us, Father, for the fellowship that we get to experience, Lord, in this building, and to just kind of be able to share our stories and laughter and all the things that we've experienced, God, with other people, Father. I ask that you bless this podcast, God, the people that are in here, a part of it, Father, and the people that are watching it at home. Lord, I thank you for everything that you've given us, God, and I thank you for the blessing that you have not given us yet, God. I thank you for just the opportunities that you give us, Father. I ask that you just go with us, Lord, guide us and protect us, and show yourself to us in every way that you can, Father. Lord, we love you and we praise you. It's in your holy and precious name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
That's a wrap.